I just got out of Whiteman Air Force Base near Kansas City, and I feel a little bit of a different person after that experience. I'm prohibited from taking video inside the base for obvious reasons. That's where the B-2 stealth bombers are hangared in a row of bays that I just drove by. Even I'm not allowed inside that area. So the purpose of this video is to give the public a general description of Whiteman Air Force Base today as of late June 2025. And the reason I'm filming on the highway next to the base is because it's just after 3:30. It's somewhere between 3:30 and 4 p.m. on a Tuesday, I think. Yeah, Tuesday. And so apparently a lot of employees there get off at 3:30, and it causes quite a traffic jam. But what I learned about the base is the B-2 Spirit bombers, which it looked to me like there's quite a few of them, looked like about 10 of them in the hangars. Most of the hangars were closed. A few of them were open, where I was able to see the B-2 bombers, the ones that were just recently used to bomb Iran. So this is where they came from. I think it was at least 3 of them came from here, and the others were used as a decoy. But that's a different story. So what I learned about inside the base, I'm kind of going in reverse chronology. So I just explained why I'm sitting in traffic. It looks like a lot of the employees get off around 3:30, and there's only one way out. No, there's 2 ways out. So I don't know why it's so crowded on this side. But yeah, the way it made me a different person is to realize how important this base is. It has changed history. If you look at the impact of the bombing of Iran, is just an incredible historical event, and it just happened a few days ago from the time I'm visiting this base. So I'm going to skip around. When I got in the base, I showed them my access card, and it was standard, just like any other military base I've been into, whether it's Coronado in San Diego or this one. They're all very simple. They don't make any big deal. Then once I get inside, there are certain restricted areas. The B-2 bombers is an extremely sensitive, restricted area. The fences look to me to be maybe 15 feet high. Lots of guards, not standing outside, but a few of them in booths, and lots of security cameras. So it's pretty heavily fortified. There's security forces, of course, has their office with armored vehicles here and there. It was quite intimidating. I'm usually not very easily intimidated, but when I drove by all those hangars, I was like, oh, wow, that's incredible. There were big hangars, of course, and it was just fascinating. And the way the pedestrian entry and exit area of the restricted area was so heavily fortified, it kind of maybe looked like South Korea border or something like that. I went into the commissary and branch exchange places, and it all looked very standard, kind of bland, boring, nothing. I thought maybe I could get something interesting there. I even went into the specialized military store. Really nothing special there. So very standard, it looks like to me. It was even more intimidating when I went to the Coronado Navy base, where they have the $5 billion nuclear submarine there that I approached. At that time, I was approached by security. They were really suspicious of my van. So this one has lots of security cameras around it, but I have to say they were all disabled during the time I was inside the base. What in the world's going on? So that's my report from Whiteman Air Force Base. Looks like I got to get off the phone now.